Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon. My name is Sir Chemist. Today we are looking at a new update to the game. Very interesting. This update is now probably about a week old by the time that you will be watching this at the earliest. But anyway, I'm still gonna summarize a little bit what the changes have been. For example, a few appearance changes. If we now, for example, click at the sanitarium, you can see that this icon have changed. So have these icons. So iconography is a little bit different. They have also added a list of icons on the left side here. They are in fact buttons. If we click them, we can jump from building to building in the hamlet. Very cool. Kind of useful as well if the if the whatever he's called, the janitor, I believe, the caretaker, when he is saying something, we can actually exit from the abbey. But anyway. There's also a new feature where the game remembers which characters you have selected in the embark screen, which is useful, I guess. I was kind of used to that not being the case, but whatever. Yeah, and I think that kind of sums up all of the things that have changed in this part of the game. So let's jump into the dungeon itself. We are gonna bring today a leper, 2 vestals and a plague doctor. Now the first vestal, of course, is once again going to be offensively oriented. She has her mace bash equipped, as well as illumination and hand of light. The other vestal I have given the standard skill set that can be used from the back 2 positions. I've also equipped her with a tough ring to make her a little bit more resistant to damage. Her stress is going to be a bit of an issue. Her stress is already 43, which is kind of high. Book of Relaxation should mitigate any stress that she receives, hopefully, but it's definitely something that we're gonna have to consider, especially since Hysterical Blindness reduces her accuracy by 20 if stress gets above 70. So definitely something that we need to worry about. Then we have the Plague Doctor. Apparently I cannot click on her in this position, so whatever. She is diurnal, reducing her speed when it is dark, and I'm not 100% sure. I think I want to do at least part of this dungeon in the dark, so that's not good, which is why I've given her the speed stone to mitigate that a little bit. I want her to be able to stun enemies before they get a chance to act in every battle. Because obviously in this party composition, reaching the back row is going to be kind of tricky. She also has the Blasphemous Vial. I almost always use that on the Plague Doctor, so nothing has changed in that regard. Then we have the Leper, with the Legendary Bracer and the Fortunate Armlet combination. Increased accuracy and damage is of course very good on that particular character class. And finally I still have to mention the trinkets on the aggressive or the offensive based vessel. She has the Profane Scroll, increasing her damage, her stun skill chance, her debuff skill chance, and reducing her healing skills. But that last bit is fine. Stun skills she doesn't have equipped. She also has the Eldritch Slayer Ring, which increases damage versus Eldritch, and of course the cove is gonna be full of Eldritch. So there we are, that's our party composition. And then one final thing that I should mention is the 2 diseases. Oh, actually I already mentioned the Hysterical Blindness. The Plague Doctor also has Creeping Cough, which reduces damage by 20%. However, that's not a problem because she's mostly going to be doing damage over time anyway, or blinding the enemies in the back rows. So, anything else that I need to mention? No, not really. So let's do the provisions. We of course also need to bring the pineal glands for the mission. The mission is, by the way, to activate 3 protective wards. Bring 4 shovels, because we may use a shovel to open an oyster or something like that. Antivenom I don't think we're gonna need. Bandages, let us bring... We do have a Plague Doctor, I guess, so let us bring 4. And 2 medicinal herbs, maybe 3. No, let's do 2. 1 key, 1 holy water, and let's do 3 torches. Alright. Well, this dungeon sucks balls, really. Okay, well, see how we deal with this. I'm kind of afraid to use a shovel here now, because of the linearity of this dungeon. Well, okay. It's a lot of gold at the very least. This has a good chance of giving me back medicinal herbs. It didn't this time, but we did get 2 emeralds, which is kind of nice. Alright, and our first battle. And we get a surprise, and a bad one. A very bad one, because the leper cannot do anything from that position. Yeah. That means that everything now depends on our offensively orientated Vestal. Let's actually look at her name and use that instead of Riviere. Let's call her River. And Bertrand. Alright, River and Bertrand. Don't want to move her back. This is irritating. I kind of want to cancel her turn. I could also do this, I guess. At least then she doesn't get any stress penalties. That wasn't a kill, which is kind of annoying. He can move. And then slowly but surely we're gonna be able to restore our party formation. But not before our leper gets debuffed, apparently. Good, we dodged that stress attack. That was very fortunate. Let us stun these guys again. We have pretty decent stress skill chance, so we're definitely gonna do that. Then we're gonna do this, and then basically everything is fine again. Yep, I think so. It doesn't really matter which one of these two is in the front position, so there we are. 5 damage. We should probably finish him off with... Well, it doesn't really matter now anymore, but the protection on these guys is very high, of course. Now we still need to reach the back row. How are we going to accomplish that? We don't have any skills equipped that clear corpses, which I should have realized and done something about. But anyway, that's too late now. Let us stun them again. I'm sure that we can once again pull that off. Okay, then a judgment against this guy. Only 8. Well, it's still fine. Still fine. Illumination also deals damage, which is good. Which deals more damage? This one could be good. Reduces accuracy on this guy. Oh, we cannot reach the 4th position with that. Alright. Fine. Fine. You do a Hue. Is that gonna kill it? It could very well kill it, but I'm not gonna take the chance. It's not gonna leave a corpse anyway, so they're gonna be a bit closer now. This guy still needs a turn. Yes, there we go. Ooh, 18 damage. Ugh. This Vestal does have hard skin, so she actually has a bit protection all by herself, basically. Natively? Is that the right word? No, I don't think so. But anyway, disregard that. Anyway, what are we going to do? We're going to buff up the Vestal, I think. Increase her speed, increase her damage. Then she can use the Mace Bash, no, the Illumination then, to prevent any incoming stress damage. Then you can do a heal. 6, alright. She doesn't have a lot of health, so it's not going to take that long to heal her back up. Alright. Not fantastic, I must say. But it could have been a lot worse. Let us eat a bit of food. Take the blue sapphires. Then I'm going to dump... I kind of want to dump the torches. That was a waste. Shouldn't have brought them, I guess. Alright. Crusher. I have a feeling that it's been a long time since I last fought one of these. Alright, that shovel isn't too bad. Spearfishing. Shuffle them back. Ah! Really? Ah, that's very irritating. Let us see if we can reduce damage. That's reduced damage? No. This one's reduced damage. Yeah, alright. On this guy, that would be great. You move back. And unfortunately, getting through his protection is going to be a bit of an issue. So instead, what I might do is attack him with a melee attack. Why the hell not? A little bit's help. You should probably... Let us stun the back row. Could also have stunned this guy, but he has been debuffed, so... Interesting. Still don't like it. Noxious Blast. He can actually use that from that position. That's interesting. That's interesting. I should keep that in mind for when I create an offensively minded Plague Doctor again. Which has been a very long time since I last did that. Okay, good. This is going to help a lot. You do another stun. I guess you're going to do a stun on this guy now. Oh, that wasn't a stun. Whoops. My mistake. Arterial Pinch. Dodged it, alright. She can always cure herself with the Battlefield Bandage. We get shuffled around a lot today. Is that perhaps due to the new patch? Or to the new update? I wouldn't be surprised about that at all. Reduce dodge on enemies, that's really not that great, honestly. Oh, whatever. Why the hell not? I kind of need to heal now. Let's heal her up. And he simply keeps on dealing damage to the front unit. We have very little choice in that regard. We do dodge a lot, which is good. Arterial Pinch. We didn't resist the bleed, and that bleed is very bad. Unfortunately, we cannot use Battlefield Bandage from that position, so let's swap these guys. He is gonna get a turn, of course, but we can use a bandage and then he'll be fine, mostly. We still haven't killed any of the enemies, and it's already round 4, which is kind of bad. Maybe we can do it now. He is Eldritch, 4 to 10 damage, decent chance of killing. Okay, nice. A crit even clears the corpse, which is nice. We're gonna use a bandage, like I said. Then a hew. No kills, but still decent damage. Noxious Blast is not gonna take care of him, but it is going to take care of him. Alright, then another heal. I'm gonna gamble that he is going to miss when he attacks, if he is gonna get another attack, which he is not. Alright. Take the goodies. Now, I am kind of here for the gold today. Although crests would also be nice, but you know what? I'm gonna take the Onyx for now. We may dump it off later, but for now we're gonna take it. And you use that. Take the golds. Use that. Oh, cannot even use that, alright. Well, in that case we're simply gonna take the busts and continue on. No scout, which is very unfortunate. But anyway, let us continue. See if we can find those protective wards. Alright, that's the first one. We did get a surprise on these guys as well, that's good. Let's stun the back row. You can start with maybe a reduced damage on this guy. I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to attack, honestly. 13 damage, after all, is not too bad. You may as well stun this guy, because this guy may start protecting people, which I don't like. Oh, what is his stun? Only 45. Well, he was lucky. That one wasn't, though. Actus Estus, 7 plus bleed. No surprise there, only 2 over time this time. Alright, we probably want to stun them again, honestly. Especially the cultist enchantress, of course. You heal, stun, I don't know. Let us stun this guy. We don't want him to stack the bleed. And you can start dealing damage to him. Should deal, well, it's not that great. 9. Well, fine. Let's use a bandage. And maybe even use the solemnity. Heals a lot and it makes him more resistant to bleeds in the future, which is nice. You are this time going to use that. Which does mean that we are gonna have to deal with the stress attack, I think. She is very resistant to stuns anyway, so we're gonna use a judgment against her, 10 damage. Quite nice, but oh, an eldritch pool, that wouldn't be good. Okay, we dodged it, good. Then you can chop away, 11 damage. Alright. Illumination deals damage, Hand of Light versus Unholy. She's not Unholy. And we cannot reach her with that ability anyway. If we crit, we may kill her. I don't really see the point in that. Although, actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. That's actually pretty decent. Then hopefully next time we'll be able to finish her off with a judgment from the other Vestal. Another bleed. Even with the protection, that's kind of annoying. Another Noxious Blast. If it deals at least 2 damage, then we have killed this guy, but it's not going to do that amount. Instead, we could stun the back row again, which is kind of a good idea. Let's do that. Alright, Judgment, like I said. Oh, that was a crit. Good, because she could do with a bit of stress reduction. That's very little damage, but still fine. He's gonna die on his own now, so we can practically ignore him from now on. Resisted that bleed, that's good. Use the Solemnity again. Could also have killed the corpse. Oh, never mind. Alright, that was convenient. You, in that case, are going to do a Battlefield Bandage. You, Mace Bash, cannot reach him. Illumination in that case. Then a Judgment. Still didn't quite get the kill. He has been buffed, only stun resistance. That's not too useful to him. 8 damage on our side. Her health is now quite low, but I think we'll still be fine. Take this stuff. Unfortunately, we cannot take the rest. Oh, actually, I don't really want the busts at the moment, so I'm gonna take the gold instead. Crests I'm gonna leave behind for now. Then we're gonna use a pineal gland on that. Alright. Free up one more inventory slot. Let's move on. Do we need to swap party members around? No, I don't think so. But I kind of do want to eat a little bit of food with her. Alright, that'll do. Still need to save some food for the campfire, of course. We may be able to use that on the way back to get a bit of health restoration there. Or it may even restore a bit of stress. I'm not 100% certain about that. Well, that was annoying. And it also hit our Vestal, who I don't want to become too stressed out. So that was kind of bad. Dim, dark, bright or day, our task is the same. Oh, okay. A hungry event. I was wondering why the game froze. Alright, nothing in here. No scout. Once again, we do need to check this. Another trap. Our scouting chance is not particularly high today. I don't think that our characters have any positive quirks that help in that regard. Alright, once again, empty. Ooh, this is good. Remove a quirk. Thanatophobia. How about we use that on her? Have a 50% chance. Oh no. Yeah. No, actually, no, that's not going to help because it's a disease. So never mind. Diurnal, removing diurnal would be good, but only a 25% chance of that. God-fearing, I would like to remove that. Slow, yeah, I'm gonna use it with this Vestal. Alright, oh. There we are, thin-blooded, yeah. Well, I was hoping for one of the other two, but I guess I'll still take it. And a battle and a bad shuffle. Of course. Stun the back row. That's a very effective stun, actually. You illuminate. It's going to deal some damage, reduce dodge. That's not really that useful, but I don't want to move her forward. So, why the hell not? Hey, actually, I probably should have cast that on this guy because he has much higher dodge. Yeah. Oh well, too late now. Chop could be good, or maybe Solemnity. No, his health is quite high, so there's little point in doing that. Let's use a chop. Okay, I'm glad I picked that ability. Brine, may cause some stress. Didn't, okay, good. So he's still under 70. Reduce the dodge on him. Actually, that another one of those attacks might kill him, which would be good. Let's try to go for another stun. Chance is relatively low, but alright, at least we stunned the Crusher, which is good. This may result in a stun on their side. Yep. Alright, and I want her to move back, right? Yeah. Alright. Alright, a debuff? No, we resisted. Alright. Another attack, only 9 this time. We were, of course, quite lucky with the crit last time, so... Mace Bash. 6, that is not a lot. I didn't even check the damage there, that was very unprofessional. And a stun, and a reduction in bleed resistance, that's not good. Judgment, please, thank you very much. Good, very good, stress relief, I like it. Do we want to kill this guy? No, I think I want to kill this guy with some Blight. Actually, I may want to kill both of them with Blight. We only have one character with one ability who can do damage over time, which is kind of bad. Alright, it's a lot of stress for such a simple attack, basically. Alright, now he's going to die over time. We may help give him a little hand with that, but we could stun this guy. I think that's the best thing here. Because damage we are not going to do a lot. He said, as if he were Yoda. 10 damage. Alright, he's going to be dead now, so... no worries in that regard. The debuff is not too bad. Apply that. Make sure that he dies over time. Another judgment. 5 damage. He's going to live for one more round now. Mace Bash in that case. Alright, that results in the kill. And we get a chance to do a Solemnity, which is good. 10 extra hit points for the leper. And then the battle is done. Take all of the stuff. Anti-venom, I could take and use it on the pond that we saw earlier. I'm gonna do that. Eat some food and take the key. We're running quite low on food currently. And we have a battle in here. No shovel this time, which is good. I do appreciate that a lot. His damage, accuracy and crit chance has been increased. I do want to stun the back row in this case though, because stress damage dealers are not fun. We do have to contend with one of his attacks though. With the buff. Ugh. Not good. Definitely want to bandage that up, or perhaps even use a battlefield medicine. Let's see. Do I want to heal? I guess I want to use a judgment here. Try to get rid of the stress damage dealers a little bit faster than I otherwise would. With the illumination I can reach her, but it's not going to kill. So let's use a mace bash then. 17 damage, quite nice. You use a bandage. You should also probably use a solemnity. 18 hit points, yeah, that's quite a lot. But with a Hue, I can kill the White Mouth and the Gladiator. Well, not the Gladiator. I cannot kill the Gladiator, but I can deal a heck of a lot of damage to him. So I'm gonna take that opportunity. Stressful incantation on the Vestal. That was to be expected, honestly. And now she is a lot less accurate. So she's gonna be doing healing in the future, I think. Do I want to use Battlefield Medicine on her? I think we have more urgent problems. For example, the stress damage dealers. Alright, you do a melee attack after you use a bandage. And you do the healing. 6. Alright, and you get rid of the corpses with the Hue that is likely to do it. Alright. They are now in the front row, which makes them a lot easier to kill. Let's use this on him, then he can use his Hue to kill them both in one hit. You use a heal, even though it's not even that effective. Another heal. And a Hue. There we are. Take all of the stuff, or at least most of it. Holy water. I don't think we need the holy water for this statue, so we may just dump that. I think I am going to dump that. Taking this wouldn't be a bad idea. It's worth about 1,000 gold, I think. So it's probably worth more than a skeleton key is. Well, I think so, at least. Alright, ship's figurehead. Reduce a bit of stress on her. That's nice, looking a bit better. Alright, so... all in all, though, we did waste a lot of time exploring a corridor where we only found one protective ward. Hopefully we will find the other wards a little bit faster in the next corridor, because that also frees up a couple of inventory slots, of course. We may just camp before we enter this final part, though. We still have the anti-venom? Yes, we do. Alright. Let's use it. Seriously? That was it? 6 stress relief? Okay. Well, that wasn't worth it, I don't think. Yeah, well. Spooky music. Alright, hungry event. That's not good, because we only have enough food left for one feast, and then we're completely out of it. Out of food, I mean. Ugh. And I don't want to do that right now, then. In that case. Use a shovel here. I think I'm gonna skip that one. Just to make sure that our stress levels remain within bounds. Okay, we did get a surprise on these guys, so that's kind of good. Let's stun the ghoul. Yeah. I would also have liked to buff up the leper, but too bad. Mace bash, perhaps. Oh, he's unholy. That's good. Although Hand of Light is not going to work in that case, but I mean, we cannot reach him at the moment. But anyway, let's simply use a mace bash. 12 damage, not bad, not bad. You do a heal or maybe judgment. I think a judgment on this guy. And then we're gonna use the leopard to finish them off. Ah! Well, that plan didn't work. No, it didn't. Please don't stun them both. Debuff and the stun. Oh boy. That one miss. That was really unfortunate. Let's stun this guy again. We need a little bit more time with these two guys. He resisted. Resisted the stun this time, okay. That's something at least. The skull toss is not good. Causes stress, causes regular damage. 84 stress on the Plague Doctor. We definitely need to camp in the next room. And another stun. Come on, Leper, do your job. Thank you. Now, of course, we still need to get rid of the corpses before we can actually target the ghoul with any efficiency. Is this going to do that? It might. Alright, a crit. That's something. Obviously, a crit on a corpse is not going to give any stress relief. They patched that out a long time ago. Yeah. Stun. He's no longer resistant, so he resisted it. Yeah. 14 damage. He also has protection, which is good to be aware of, and I wasn't, honestly. Let us buff up her, because she has an ability that deals extra damage against Unholy. The Hand of Light attack. And she missed it. The bleed. I kind of need to get his health back up, but then again, at the same time, I kind of need to get rid of that guy. What is his resistance? 70. It's 50% chance of getting the stun on him. That is, I think, worth it. He resisted it. Bollocks. Alright. Bandage. No, I want to keep dealing damage to him. And then, maybe the Hand of Light? Only 4? Wow. That was disappointing. Very disappointing. Oh well, too late now. We probably should have stunned him instead. Oh well, too late now. Rend. Dodged it, okay. Well, that's something at least. Do some healing. More healing. And then in the next round we are basically done, but we're gonna keep on healing for as long as we can. Use that one. Very nice. Alright, too bad we didn't get another heal. But I'll take it. Okay, good. Our stress levels are insane. Alright, nothing in here. We're definitely going to camp. And I don't want to feast. Can I... If I do quarantine, I can reduce stress by quite a lot. Yeah, the dungeon is so long still that I... Oh, we do get a scout. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Not during a campfire. Health-wise, we're kind of okay. Maybe it is a good idea to only eat half of the food. No, I think I'm gonna eat full, even though our stress levels are insanely high. Then I'm going to use the quarantine ability. Looking a little bit better. Religious people can get their stress reduced by 15. That is nice, but it will only affect the leper. And does she have the same thing? All companions if religious. Okay, so that's gonna affect her and him. That's going to be 30 stress relief in total. That may be worth it for 4 points. Then we have 5 points remaining. Diurnal, I cannot remove that. But I could remove the hysterical blindness, which would be useful, I think. Which is the cure. Okay. Another a wound care, and using that on the leper would be good at this stage. Oh, he also has reflection, which is good. It does cost 3. Reduces stress by 20. Combined with prey, it's gonna get his stress almost all the way down. Then we still have to deal with her stress. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, I actually thought that I unlocked a few more camping skills on these two Vestals, but apparently I didn't. Oh no, I did. I actually unlocked 2 new skills on this Vestal, but I forgot to equip them. That is really irritating. Alright. Well, anyway. I think I'm going to use... if I use Reflection and Pray, then I cannot use anything else. That is a bit of an issue. Let us start with Pray, though. And we're going to pray, of course, with this character, because her stress is the lowest. Alright, decent. His stress is now acceptable. So I think I'm going to focus on her stress instead. Can use an Encourage. And then another one. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Stress resistance, of course, is also very good, but... I'm gonna take that gamble, I think. We are healthy and prepared. Well, we're kind of healthy. We're not really prepared. At least not as prepared as I would like us to be. Anyway, let's continue. There should be something else here. We have scouted out a trap. Let's shoot. Ah! Trap disarm 80. That's kind of annoying that you cannot more easily read that. But anyway, 80, 80 and 90. I guess she's the one then. Ooh, remove another quirk. That's gonna be her, definitely. If we had another one of those medicinal herbs, which we don't. Alright then. Maybe we come across another one. Let's hope. Alright, nothing in here. Alright, very interesting. I don't mind that at the moment, though. Do I want to eliminate the torchlight? I think I do. Just for the extra loot that we get from that. Let's... Alright. Let's check the disease resistances. 20, 70, 50... Let's do that with the Plague Doctor. Ah, too bad. I was hoping for medicinal herbs from that. Kind of strange to expect that from a fish, I guess. But then again, if you apply a medicinal herbs to it, you have a chance of getting a medicinal herbs back. So, yeah. Buff him up. One of my favorite strategies. 14 damage is a lot. You are going to do a... His speed is 7? Yeah. You're going to do a stun. Ugh! 12 damage. See, if you only had landed that stun... 10 damage. And the Hue should deal excellent damage. Indeed it does. Next time we're probably gonna have to heal up the leper. Let's, at the moment, however, kill this white mouth. Ah! I miscounted. Another 14 damage. Wow, he's almost at death's door. 4 more hit points remaining. And a shovel, which is very, very frustrating. Illumination? Why the hell not? You heal yourself up. You... yeah, do a group heal. It is at least something. Spearfishing, don't be too bad. Okay, that's excellent. Stand the back row, Noxious Blast, heal. Let's actually do a heal. We can stall for a little bit here, I think. Another group heal. You can do a Hue or another self-heal. Interesting. No, do Hue. Crit, excellent, reduces stress. More group heals, 2 group heals. Using group heals with 2 Vestals in 1 round is very effective, it would seem. Let us plague him. It doesn't really... It's not gonna come into play fast enough, I suppose, but... Alright, another group heal. A crit of 6 on the leper, which is good. Another one. Do I want to finish him off? Yeah. Our health is looking fine. In fact, we are kind of in a great shape right now. Nothing in here. So that little trip was for nothing, I guess. Oh well. Alright. That is not good. That is really not good. Okay, you are the damage dealing Vestal, okay. Buffer up. It's gonna have to get us out of this predicament. Oh, that's so much stress. 21. Ugh. See, we're just 24 and a crit. Well, of course we're in darkness, but still, that is really a lot of damage. 16, I was hoping for a crit there, but no such luck. Only 4, but of course a bleed. C can do a judgment, I guess. Maybe she can't. Really annoying this. Alright, the formations are looking fine now, though. So that's at least something. Let's kill him. Then you do a stun on the stress damage dealer. We don't want to have that happen again. Alright, we prevented her turn for this round. Let's heal up the Plague Doctor because her health is dangerously low. Seaward Slash against the Vestal, only 8. Well, only 8, that's actually quite bad, but still, we can deal with that for now. White Mouth is almost gone, now he is gone. Do we get a turn before? No, we don't. Yeah. And marked. That is fortunately not going to make too much of a difference. What are we going to do with her? I guess not much. Let's buff up our Vestal even further because she can reach the 3rd position. Or at least I think she can. Let's heal up the Plague Doctor a little bit. Then, oh, actually, he is going to get rid of the corpses, or at least one of them. And you can do a Mace Bash. No kill yet. Ah! Oh boy. Please. Nope. No such luck. Our stress was looking so good, but no. It wasn't supposed to be that way, I guess. Oh well. Hugh. Clearing all of the enemies. That is really unfortunate. An affliction. An actual affliction. Alright. Need a bit of food. There we go. Do we want to take the citron? I guess we do. Bit of gold. How many more rooms do we have to do? 3. Alright, another crusher. Oh, come on! Ugh. A lot of shuffles nowadays. They may have changed that in the updates. Increased the chance of shuffles happening, of surprises, ambushes in the dark. That is, I suppose, reasonable, but it is no less frustrating. What does that do? Increased accuracy. Alright. 11 damage. You do a judgment. Alright, one of them is down. Arterial pinch. 1, but it's gonna, of course, cause a very nasty bleed. Oh, please! You bitch! I'm stuck in this menu, so that's annoying. Pass his turn, 7 stress. Alright, that's not too bad, fortunately, but kind of annoying that I had to do that. We cannot get rid of that bleed, unfortunately. Yeah. Really annoying. Ah! This is not our fight, apparently. 22 stress on the Plague Doctor. He is gonna have to move back. Yes, kind of is. You are fearful. You can use a judgment though. 7. I kind of need to heal her up, but hopefully I can move past her with the Plague Doctor next time. Alright, she is now bleeding. She's bleeding very badly, in fact. Come on! Thank you. Oh, very unlucky here. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna have to heal her up. Damn it, next turn she's gonna be on death's door. Illumination. Alright, good, a crit. That's at least something. Let's plague that one. She's gonna have to do a heal. Please don't pass your turn. Stress. Our Plague Doctor is probably going to get afflicted as well. 5 hit points. That is going to keep her off death's door. Never mind. Never mind. Move forward. Oh, the Plague Doctor should have... Oh my god. I should have used the battlefield bandage on her. Oh well. Crit heal. That is going to help. Kind of. Reduce damage? Yeah, that would be good. Well, actually, he doesn't deal that much damage, but anyway. Not embalming vapors, battlefield medicine, thank you very much. Alright, no more bleed, that's good. For a while. Can we heal her with that? No, we can't. Okay. Well, that's too damn bad. Let's get rid of that again. Keep her alive. Reduces damage is not worth it because he doesn't deal that much direct damage. 8 more damage she is gonna have to suffer through, I'm afraid. Passes her turn. Well, nothing we can do about that. A Tidal Slam does deal a bunch of damage. Death's Door, okay. Do we get a chance to heal that? We may. We may get a chance to heal that. We are gonna take every opportunity for that. Including that one. You are going to do a group heal. I was hoping for a few crits there, but no such luck. Reduce damage, because apparently he does deal some damage some of the time. Tidal Slam, okay, that should be fine. Only 5, that may result in a stun though. No stun, okay, very nice. Another 12 damage. How much more do we have to do? Only 9. Okay. Noxious Blast could do it, but I think I'm not going to waste time on that. No, I'm going to embolden him. Alright, a heal on her. 8. Alright, he gets his turn first. Very lucky. I probably should have buffed her with the Plague Doctor instead of the leper, but anyway. We have a bit of food. I don't want to drop any of this. Not for the stuff that I find here. What is in the chest? Nothing that I really want. Okay. Now, move them. Switch them around. 2 more rooms. We're almost there. I would really love a few crits in the next fight. Okay, dodge that trap, that is good. The leper is doing fine, but he's kind of the only one. Oh, pushing a luck. Well, pushing a luck. I am going to finish this dungeon, one way or the other. Loot. dump the portraits, take this stuff, take the holy water with him. For a couple of rounds of protection, okay, she can eat the final food. And then the final room, probably a battle in here. No, okay, well, I'm kind of happy with that. The ward is now lit and we are done. Let's get out of this wretched place. Alright, how much gold did we get in the end? In the end we got about 20,000. We could have used the shovel on that one chest that we skipped, but at the time I think that was the right decision. Winded, -1 speed, not too bad, -10%, stun resistance. That's kind of bad on her class, because in some circumstances she may need to urgently heal someone. And if she's stunned, she cannot do that, of course. 15% extra disease resistance is quite nice. Quite nice. Alright, let's get back to town. Alright. While we were away, I cured a lot of diseases and negative quirks. But of course we're gonna have to deal with a whole bunch of new problems. Yeah, what are we going to do next time though? I kind of need to start chasing more gold and more crests. For that very reason I'm thinking of going once again into the cove, although a long mission. Oh, a wrathful bandana. We lost the last one in a party wipe. I kind of want that one. Alright, that kind of settles it. Unless we find another wrathful bandana. The berserk charm is also quite nice. Although 15% extra stress damage is kind of bad. But 2 extra speed and 15% extra damage is really cool. Fasting seal. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. This one... Whoa. Okay. They have a lot to say all of a sudden. Anyway, but the fasting seal becomes a lot more valuable with the new system where the amount of food that you can take into a dungeon is limited. So I may want to consider picking a couple of those up. Yeah, I think this wrathful bandana is gonna be our next objective. Although, yeah, and then I'm gonna go after gold with this dungeon. I'm gonna mostly ignore trinkets unless they're crests. And then next time I do want to focus more on the cove because of the crests that you can find in there. But anyway, I'm gonna call this episode to a close. As always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and have a nice day.